All right, hopefully you saw that screenshot, 193.6 or something like that. So my goal tomorrow is 190. Remember that rule, it could be 190 and change, but I will be fasting again today. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fasts. 8 fast weeks with one day of fasting a week for 8 weeks, and to hit this. And next week, Thanksgiving, I'm not going to fast on Thanksgiving. I don't think whoever cooks all the food would appreciate it. It's my my family, my stepmother is going to be making Thanksgiving, so I think I better fast on the 22nd. So I'll need to hit this early, so maybe I'll drop down. Maybe I can get down to 189 or something today, wouldn't that, or tomorrow, wouldn't that be cool? So get a head start on that early fast day. But yeah, and this this fast, it's not just for the body to lose weight, it's this too, man. Every time I do one of these fast days, it's like lifting weights. I'm building the muscle of the mind. I'm building the muscle of the mind because I'm showing that I can go without food for a day, and I'm letting myself know that's how determined I am when I get out to these races. And look, they're coming up, man. Tuscobia, Arrowhead, Mount Aconcagua, Denali. Denali's tentative right now, but that's coming up. Eye of the Tiger, man. Fasting, building the muscle in the mind. Hopefully you got to look at that first screenshot. 1340 for the first mile. That's a big deal, man. I'm starting to go below 14 on these little tempo walks in the morning or in the evening, whenever I fit them in my schedule. And yeah, after dragging that sled yesterday for an hour and being on the sand for an hour and a half, all of a sudden you cut that sled loose and I'm kind of light on my feet. I'm kind of springy. And so, yeah, that's a big deal. I start dropping these under, 1340, that's 20 seconds under 14. And remember, I want to, before I go to Tuscobia and Arrowhead on that little tempo walks that I do, I want to hit in the 12s. And you know my rule, 12 and change. That's like 12:59 or less. No, 12:59, 59. No. Yeah, it's 12:59 or less. I want to average so that so that I can get, my theory is that way I'll get close to doing 15s with the sled behind me in the snow. I think I got to do 12s around here, so. See that, I don't know where that came from. 12:19 last mile, total 25:58, so I was under 13 minutes a mile for that 2-mile walk. And I went to bed last night after that sled pull and after yoga. I was exhausted. I mean, absolutely exhausted. And I woke up and I had it going on this morning, man, that's for sure. I have it going on. I have it going on. That was a big deal. That was a huge deal. I'm in the 12s now. Low 12s. Low 12s. I could just, is it one thing or is it everything? Is it because I was out on the beach pulling that sled in the sand? Is it that I'm that I 6 times a week around I do this 2-mile tempo walk? Is it that 6 times a week I go to yoga? Is it that 3 times a week I go lift weights? Is it that I run? Is it I, you know, fast and losing weight? I'm on a fast day today. Eye of the tiger. I'm gonna handle it a lot better now that I got a good workout in. If I have a crappy workout, they say if you, I don't know, if you win the first hour, you win the day. If you win the first hour, you win the day. I think I just won the first hour. Yes! So anyway, that's what I found, how improvement starts. It just, I was watching this video and he was talking about how life is, and life is not one big woo going straight up. Life is a bunch of squiggly lines, man. You go up and down and up and down. Like I did that breakthrough today. I may go back, you know, 15, 16 minute pace, you know, next time I'm tired. But I'll tell you one thing I won't go back to. When I was first started these, I was doing 20s. I probably won't go up that high. Well, it's a possibility, but I have to be really, really tired. But what happens is you make a breakthrough like this, 12:19 on that last mile. My buddy Nick, who's an awesome ultra runner, he told me he could hit 9s walking. He could hit 9-minute pace by driving that knee out there and long strides and hit 9s. So there's still more potential for me to get even faster, and I'll be working it all the way to Tuscobia, which is my first race at the end of December. 160 miles in northern Wisconsin. Temperature hit minus, was in the -20s last year for parts of it. And another thing, I'm kind of going gloveless because I got that frostbite on my thumb last year real bad on Denali, and they told me that that's going to cause it to be really, really sensitive in the cold. But you know what I do is, like, I'm going to go this whole winter out, this whole next month out here, probably with no gloves, because I'm going to toughen it up. It feels the same. Both of these thumbs, they both feel the same. So I think I'm gonna beat that thing, man, for sure. Every time I think about it, I put like a healing light. I learned this from yoga, you know, they like the light stuff. So I put a little healing light around my thumb. Say, heal, baby, heal, heal. My dog sits down. I go, no, not you. Not Furley. Ready for your walk, Furley B? Ready to go for a walk with Papa? Want to go up to the park? Want to go to the park? Hey, baby. You good boy. Yeah, you good boy. Yeah, Furley B, good boy. All right, so it's like, I just want to give you a fast update. So it's like 11:36. What is this, my 8th fast day, I think? My 8th fast day in 8 weeks. And my body knows when it's near noontime, you know? It definitely just knows. And I get the hungers, man. I start getting the hungries. And I get like really ornery. Thank God the only guy around me is Furley B. I'd never be ornery at Furley B. He's over here. He's got itches and he probably needs to be taken and get some flea dip again. You need a flea dip. And, but yeah, it's like, you can feel it. It just wells up, man. You know, you got... If you're like working a job, man, be careful, because right around lunch you'd probably want to quit. You'd say, I've had it. Take this job and shove it. It's lunchtime and I'm fasting. All right, Eye of the Tiger, heading for weightlifting with my buddy Joe. All right, so I was looking in the mirror today as I'm going for 190. And the thing I couldn't help but notice is I'm losing my ass. I've never had a flat ass, and I think I'm starting to get a flat ass. Eye of the Tiger. I don't care about any obstacles. I gotta get my weight down to make these events, even if I have a flat ass. All right, maybe I do care. I'd probably have to get one of those ass tucks or something, you know, get where they stuff their butts or something. I'm gonna have to get a butt stuff. Just kidding, but I am getting awful sinewy. Want to see JoJo? Want to see JoJo?
Half the battle is coming up. Don't forget about the other half of the battle, fighting on the way down. Like if I hear someone hit the ground hard, I know they're taking the path of least resistance. Right? Look, someone's coming up and they go, oh, that was tough, let me just fall back down. That was tough, let me fall back down. Half of it is this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make it look good, okay? Make it look hard. All right. Head and chest up. Yeah, see, land soft.
I can tell the difference, that's for sure. I gotta stay up for tripod.
Switch sides, same thing. Always fighting for posture. You have to self-correct. Recommit every rep, right? Remember, recommit every rep. Otherwise, it's like that game of telephone where all of a sudden the first rep looks like this, and by the 15th rep, people are like this, right? Recommit every rep. God damn.
I am the tiger!
Bullwhip so I can stand right here.
You got me in triathlon, and then you're gonna have some slacker come in and you'll kick their ass.
Right. Burley, what's up? There's a beautiful bed sitting here for you. You know? There's a beautiful bed sitting here. Look how comfortable that is. I'd wash that first, but I'd lay down on it.
Yeah.
Last two. Nice, good. Okay. Just me holding the weight here is it becomes a lot of work, right? We can do like split stance. We can do different stances. I'm gonna have you just be squared up for now. Look, this is half the battle too, holding my shoulder blade down and back, right? Fighting against this cable. It wants to pull me forward and take me, so I'm here, my knees are bent. I'm aware of the floor, I'm kind of controlling, the floor, if you will, like just here, head and chest up, stomach drawn in tight. So I pull down. As I pull, I'm rotating. I want to rotate through the thoracic spine a little bit.
It's like something you practice.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very wary when I'm on the road. I'm talking about up on the mountain in the dark. But I tell those mountain lions, listen, you better be afraid of me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they listen.
Hold their paws and bite back.
My friends have all seen them up there. A couple of them told me they've seen them, but they don't want to eat us.
Yeah, good.
Triathlon motivates me.
100%. Like when you tell them 5 seconds left.
Calm, dude.
When you say 5 seconds left, you know what it's like? It's like you told a little kid.
Is this in a
That's
fight?
it. No, it's like you tell a little kid, like, you have 5 seconds to grab as many cookies as you want. When you say 5 seconds, usually people will slow down and stop. Like if they were doing a squat, when you say 5 seconds, they're gonna draw that last one out and quit at 4, right? He'll go, trying to get as much as he can out of it. Like it's just that switch. Like he said earlier about being afraid to get tired. Like he knows that the more that he, some people would think of it as being like abusive to yourself inside the gym. Like create an environment here where you're failing and you're feeling like you're failing and you're not succeeding and you're tired and you're exhausted. The workout conquers you rather than you conquering the workout.
Right.
We make sure that we create an environment like that for him where you almost leave. If you're a negative person, you leave feeling like, wow, that workout kicked my ass. But instead, we want it to be where he leaves saying like, that workout made me better, and I fail in here so that I can succeed out there. You can't be comfortable. Like I've had people come in and tell me many times, I had people come in and tell me, I had this woman one time come in and tell me, I thought she was joking, so I laughed. She said, hey, like she went off for the first half hour, I really want to lose weight, I really want to tone this, I want to tone that, I want to burn that, you know,
yes, I used to have one of those.
No, we know, you never want to lose that. But she said, I don't want to sweat. And so I chuckled.
No.
She said, no, seriously, because it makes my hair get frizzy, and it's like, you know, and I said, shit, we're in deep trouble. Because she also said that she didn't want to eat properly. So,
she didn't want to sweat.
Yeah, I thought she was joking, I chuckled, and I thought, shit, no one laughed with me. But she said, I want to do this, and I'll do everything it takes.
Oh, I don't want to sweat.
Yeah. So look, I want to
minor detail.
Split stance here, hinge forward. Okay, I want you to be here. I'm going to give you a weight for the other hand, and I want you to curl up as you're going down.
I like it.
So stay there for a minute. Okay, take this. Okay. So come over
those first.
Right foot forward. Okay. Now I want this arm down here. Okay. Get that arm ready because you're going to curl as you extend. So this arm's down here. Don't overthink it too much. Okay. Like here, and then just tricep push down as you curl. Yes. Good. Control. Stay in control. Stay in control. Nobody controls low gravity. Low gravity controls everyone else.
Me and Trayvon.
Lean forward a little bit. That elbow right here. That elbow right here. There you go. Good. Switch sides. So switch hands. Put the other leg back. I think you have it for you. Yep. Okay, look. Lock up and move. Stay in control. Chest up, don't round your back. Yes. Lean forward at your waist. It's okay to tilt forward, but keep your spine straight. That elbow still. Furley's watching and Furley is judging. How's the form? How's the form, Furley? Okay, good. So look.
Feel that right there. Feel that for sure. Right? No, the tricep. I don't want to get all technical with you. I don't want to lose you.
Okay, exactly. I understand the first 5 words and I'm gone. Okay, so back into this, okay? Now, how we progress from this is we do a little bit, of a calf raise at the end, okay? So I think about my heel, I come up, I turn my arms over, and then at the top, I pop up on my calf. So here. Wow. Okay? And you gotta be careful because, you know, another thing that I think about when I'm doing these, I see people come up and then they'll just fall down over here and then they've got to reset and load their hip again. So I always think, when I'm in the air, I think about where I'm gonna put my foot down. So see how this is my starting point?
Yeah.
That's my starting point. My foot's gonna stay there. And I think right up here, I think about where's my foot going? It's going right back down here. I'm loaded and ready to explode again. So see how I load? See how I loaded up here? I never come up here and then go down like this and then have to reload again. Just like I've done. Okay. Load and explode. Load and explode. Okay, ready? So hold on, stay there. Bring this arm up first, okay? That other arm's behind you. See how you're ready to run? It's like you're starting a race. Hinge forward a little bit. Yep. Your chest can stay up when you're hinged forward. That's perfect. See that straight line, diagonal kind of? You're loaded. Now, come on up, switch your arms. So look, come up and switch your arms back down. Yes, keep going. Head and chest up. Keep that balance. Keep your stomach tight. Otherwise, you're going to be waving all over the place. Now, give me 3 coming up on your calf. Give me the last 3 coming up onto your calf, like up on your tiptoe. Yep. Just like you're you're trying to look over to the neighbor's yard. That's how you do that, right? Okay, good. Switch. Size now, perfect. Don't go up under the calf until I tell you to, but that's perfect. Look, if I'm up here and I start to get, that's why having energy is so important, because if I start to get tired, what's going to happen? I'm going to start leaning and slouching and everything. So posture is perfect. It's important. Perfect posture is important. Keep your abs tight. Remember, sitting up tall doesn't mean I can't hinge. My spine is still straight. Watch my spine bend. So this is not good. I'm slouching. So when I say lean forward, I don't mean this. I mean I'm straight, hinge. Hinge at the hip. Okay. Not here. Other arm up. Yep. Head and chest up. Hinge forward. Load that hip. Look. Yeah. See. So if I were to say to you go, look. If we were racing and I said for you to go, look what you have to do first. You'd have to lean and then go. Right. Be ready to go. Right? Yeah. Perfect. Go ahead. Head and chest up. Tight. Okay, now come up onto the calf. 3. Okay, for these last 3. Come up onto the calf. Good job. Nice. Good job.
Definitely feel that. Trifon.
Makes you feel alive, huh?
Hell yes.
You're a little pup.
Get your ass off that concrete fancy floor. Did I do both sides?
I did. You did. See, you blocked it out. That's what I want to see. I want you to.
It happens.
I want to get into workout. I want you to look at me and go, did I just get here? That's what we want. We want you to go. They calculated how much time we waste. So I'm looking for shit. It would make you sad. It would make you get organized and have a little fucking wallet.
So this is
you walk around and put a wallet fucking in there.
I have a basket, but then
I use that. Don't just turn. Use those legs. Stabilize. Oh, ninja! Just wait. Let the weight control him. Head chest up. You're rounding your back. You're rounding your back. This faces this. Good, nice. Switch sides. Head and chest up. Yes. Remember, we want to use as many muscles as we can. We want to make it challenging. Nothing happens for free. Make it as challenging as you can. Head and chest up. Pick up that pace a little bit. Relax your breathing a little bit. Relax your breathing. There you go. No pushing your up. Okay, good. Get more air in, then you push out. That's what you'll breathe.
Woo. Win Hoff, baby. Win Hoff. We got a city. Win Hoff.
I saw that guy in person, like her speak, and at the end, he's flexing out there. He's great, he's an awesome character. He just loves life, like to where most people would think he was crazy. Just because he just loves life. But at the end, like I saw him twice, he jumped up into the air and landed in this fucking splits. She's my language. Landed in this splits, like to where I was like, oh, he tore some parallel. Don't you forget about parallels? Ridiculous.
Wait, parallel.
Yes.
My body's parallel with it.
Head and chest up.
I'm gonna have to get in one of those turns and kick some ass.
That's right.
Feels like I'm punching somebody.
Yeah, switch sides. And he got back up and he jumped right back out of it and did it again. And I go like, man, like, he's got asthma. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't, yeah, don't look.
It was impressive. I almost want to try when I got back to the hotel room, but no. You Okay, so here, remember this one, remember we're doing like this, right? Here, curl. Right. So this one. Make it count right now, okay? Head, chest up. Get that big split stance. Yeah, like right now, hinge forward, same thing. Kind of get back, hand, chest up. Keep this elbow here. Look, don't start doing this and let your elbows move. I want this. I want your elbows just kind of stay where they are. Kind of skewer right through both elbows here. Okay? So this case, here and here. Now go ahead. Head and chest up. Lean forward a little bit your waist. Yes. Don't breathe so hard. Don't breathe so hard. Nice relaxed breathing. Look it. Breathe. Pull more in. Pull more in. Easy. Relax your breathing. Relax your breathing. See how you're pushing that air out? Okay, good. Switch. Look. Don't think that every time you move, you gotta. Right? Especially when you're doing longer duration. For me, I'm not always concerned with my breathing having to line up with my movement. Otherwise, if I was doing like, you know, faster tempo, I would have to go. I would go. Find that calm and storm kind of thing. Work on it. Because look at also you're creating pressure. Watch this. You hooked yourself up to a blood pressure cuff and was like, you know, to the roof. So, all right, suck it in, push it out, nice and easy. Split stance. Which one's for? Other one. Yes. Now drop down. Yeah, easy. Just relax your breathing. This movement you can do with your eyes closed. It's just like running, right? There you go. All the way straight down. All the way straight down. Look. Behind you, yes. Head and chest up. That elbow, yes. Okay, good, nice. Awesome. Furley B. Good boy. Good boy.
All right, that was good stuff. I used to come in on, I come in at noon, right? I come in at noon on like Thursdays, which is great for training with Joe. I love Joe. I love his energy. I love his passion for his training. He makes me train hard. But the only time he could fit me in when I was working was at night, because that's the only time I could really come in and train. And on Mondays, and I was like, my long days are Sunday. Normally Monday's my day off, but I would train with him, and it was bad quality, man. I was just dragging ass and trying to get a workout in, and it was brutal. And now I'm, especially he's got me following the guy before me is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he just won the overall thing in a tournament. He just won overall in a tournament, you know, open, I guess the open division where anybody can fight or whatever. And I don't know, and then he starts telling me, oh yeah, he did this or he did that or he trains this hard, and I go like, I gotta train harder. I gotta train like the black belt. It motivates me. I love all that. Anyway, yeah, great. But I love this new time. I'm right after the Jiu-Jitsu King. All right. Getting ready for my third workout today. My yoga. Hey, I'll tell you, man, these fasts, I don't know if it's just that I forget how hard they are every week, but boy, I worked out with Joe, you know, at noon, and I really faded energy-wise in the afternoon. It was tough. I had to take a little nap, and I got my yoga set up, but it's looking like the Warriors got a big game today. They've won 7 in a row. The Warriors have won 7 in a row, and look, I have my Warrior hat on, and they're playing the Celtics, who've won 11 in a row. And I will tell you, there's nothing better I'd rather do. I don't feel that good. I'm not thinking that straight. I'm tired. I'm freaking hungry. I'd rather watch the Warriors play, but I know my priorities, man, and I gotta yoga down. I gotta keep working on my flexibility. I gotta try to be more stretchy. That's how I'm gonna make my goals, not sitting on my ass in front of the TV, even if it's watching the Warriors. That's not part of my plan for accomplishing these big goals I got coming up. So anyway, probably listen to the game on the radio on the way to yoga, and probably on the way to go getting Furley B. Well, I'd listen to the end of it maybe. But I know my priorities, and I'm going to be stretchy when these races come up. And mountain climbing. So where I first kind of learned about fasting a little bit was there was a guy who I was seeing, a nutritionist, and he would have people over at his place like who are on these long fasts for like a week or something. And I remember I would walk in to see him, and these people would all be like, they'd be so weak, they would just be sitting on these lazy boy chairs. And so like this afternoon, as soon as I start getting weak, I go, I'm taking a nap. I go, I need to take a nap. That's what those people did. They just sat there for a week, and I think they were just doing a ton of sleeping, with this fasting. And so I go, I better take a nap, man, because I feel like those people, but I got more stuff to do. I got another workout to do. So when I do these fast days, I go so brain dead that I'm just trying to hang on to my wallet. I don't know if you heard when I was talking to Joe earlier, because I had told him how, I threw my wallet in the dumpster on one of those big training days and fast day. I think it was a fast day too. And he said, he had told me, no, you didn't. It's around somewhere. And I didn't believe him. And then my house cleaner found my wallet at the bottom of the clothes hamper, and she goes, I bet you've been looking for this. I go, yeah, a little late now, but I didn't get a new driver's license, but I did have to cancel all the credit cards. But I was like, you were right, Joe, I freaking didn't lose it. But I got to keep an eye on it, man. It's right here in the middle, in the console. Don't lose it, Bill. All right, just got out of yoga. That was great. I'm telling you, these hunger pains on these fast days, they come, I don't know. I had a rough afternoon, and I was like, as I was heading to yoga, I was like thinking to myself, oh man, I got to quit these fast days. I'm sick of them. And then it was like, I got in, I drank this big, I drank one of those black coffee cans, of coffee, and which helps with the hunger and also helps with the energy. And I and I just got in there and I got into it, and the hunger pains went away. And then I go, oh yeah, this fasting, it's not that bad. It's really great. I'm losing all this weight. Keep fasting. The yoga was great, though. It was just, I don't know, I was just into it tonight, man. It was really mellow, and almost all of them I go to are mellow, but and it was really, I don't know, it was just great tonight. I just really, I felt connected. All right, I'm listening to the radio, catching the very end of the game, of the Warrior game. It's like a 2-point game, so definitely a better choice getting off my butt and coming to yoga than it would have been to watch the game, even though the game sounds really exciting right now, but that's okay. It's all about the goals. Back at the X calendar. It's like 8:30-ish, so I'm home kind of early tonight. I like this. It's the reverse daylight savings, when it gets dark earlier, man. It's like, it's easier to get to bed earlier, I'll tell you that. But anyway, this was kind of an emotional day, man. These fast days are tough. There's periods like, you go well for a while, and then it hits you, it hits me early. It hits me around the meal times, the lunch, before I went and saw Joe, and then after I saw it, and then I felt okay through Joe when I lifted. And then the afternoon was rough. And like I said, I just kind of, you know, if I'm really, really hungry and I can take a nap, I'm going to take a nap because I don't feel hungry when I'm asleep. And it seems like it flips it, you know what I mean? So I kind of got out of it. I went to yoga. I don't know. I wasn't quite right all the time after lunch, or after what would have been lunch if I ate. And but yeah, I had a big coffee, you know, one of those canned coffees before I went to yoga, and then I, you know, went right through yoga and I did great through yoga, and I still feel good right now. So that's a good sign. But I do got to get up really early. I'm swimming at 7, and so I got to get up really early to weigh in, and if I weigh in, I'm probably going to do my 2-mile power walk no matter what. You know, I'm going to do some sort of a workout probably, but because if I have to get up anyway, I might as well go do my 2-mile walk that just takes like a half hour. Except I say a half hour, but I've been kicking ass lately. It was less than 28 minutes today. All right, let's put that big F up there, man. That is like a big deal. These Fs are a big deal. And I'm telling you, these Fs, these fast days, they're going to give me a mental edge in these events, man. I'm getting a mental edge from this because they're hard. Got the big X. I told you I was like 194 this morning, 194 and change, and I got to hit 190 tomorrow. So we'll see. And it could be changed, 190 point something. So I've definitely been in that range like many times. So we'll see if I got to get out there and do my thing. Like I said, I'll probably do something. If I already get up that early to weigh myself before swimming, I might as well go do something, get my value out of getting up so early. Of course, it might be raining and pouring, and I'll go, I'm going back to bed. Maybe not. Hey, good night, everybody. Awesome day. Woo! Eye of the tiger.